less attacks, but here they had 18 to 15, and that's after countering great blocking by Signal. They changed things up, right? They distributed the ball really well to get to 18. Errors, we did say Signal has a tendency to commit more errors, doubling that of CSB. So if you're Signal, that's what you want to check. But if you're CSB, you got to be in an all-time high right now after stealing set number 1.
You just didn't beat them in attacks, but you had 3 errors only in that entire first set. Almost a near perfect performance.
That made all the difference. But you gotta really, I like to commend Montañero. Great setting.
To start things off here in the second set, the setter for CSB. Let's see if Signal tries to come back here with a vengeance.
Well, Signal's gotta realize what they call a net violation of Pascal. Signal's gotta realize you worked also hard in this entire week. You know, you ended 4 wins and 0 losses. You don't want to be falling in during the Final Four crossover with the 4th seed, right? You gotta wake up after that first set loss.
And here comes Basas once again. She started off that first set on fire.
Yeah. You can see the starting 6. Ochak retaining the same 6. So your question is, when will Doria? When will Doria, normally the starting middle blocker, come
That's
in?
put down there by Meneses. So they got a 3-point lead, but remember the 5-point lead was extinguished easily there by CSB.
3-point lead is nothing if you're playing against CSB. Wow, service ace. Well, she is known for her serves.
Yes.
Right, Jel Cayuna.
And that's the second time you've praised someone. It's the second time they made a mistake.
I never learned. I'm gonna learn.
Just kidding.
I was gonna say, but what a great response by Signal, after losing the first
Correct.
set.
Meneses once again, but it's a good stretch. Well, Pascual's gonna score. Now within 2.
That's a smart hit. She knew, even in the first set, to target the high hands. You have tall blockers, you have Meneses, you have Basas. Target the high hands, and she's been successful. Just
The
like
violation is
that.
going to be pulled, as you said, and they're right back at the doorstep. Slowly but surely, fans are making their way here inside the Rizal Memorial Coliseum. Meneses is going to fall short there. That's still alive, they say.
Oh, good save.
Dawn couldn't get there.
That's just a smart tip. Maybe showing Cespolina we have that in our arsenal as well.
We also like to go to zone 4.
Yeah.
You don't own that spot.
You don't own it.
We're tied at 4.
In a blink of an eye.
Again. So far CSB has shown that no lead is safe. Basas will get to zone 1.
And if we learned anything, remember, from the Spikers serve, wherein NU beat Signal, and the PNBF, wherein USC beat Signal, is you cannot really discount these kids, these collegiate teams.
For sure.
Because they're really here 100%.
And they've got the talent as well. Just maybe lacking in experience.
Sorry, I was talking about the men's, in case people are wondering, what am I talking about? The men's
Correct.
division.
Meneses is going to get that in. Meneses slowly but surely racking up the points.
Yeah, that's a better pass for that set. And Gamit was actually there, just maybe push your hands over the net a bit more.
Gandler with a serve.
Good cover.
Going down the line. Vanny able to get to that one. Molina easily dug. Boy, Meneses has really been a load. So has Basas.
But Pinild's still there, still at it.
Molina says, take that!
Well, today we haven't seen a lot of combination plays. I think this is one of the few ones in that play. And you saw that Molina hit, how much she wanted that point.
Lead is up to 3 once again. That has been their biggest lead of the set.
Yeah. Well, the question is, can they sustain it?
Combination play works. Pascual will score.
Wait, the speed of her hit, right? And the angle, it's not the strongest. It's
in the last play for floor touch.
And you've got snacks.
With a capital S. You're getting me hungry again. Double checking to see what the call will be.
Oh, that's a good dig by Jel Cayuna. Look at that.
The challenge is successful.
Okay, so the verdict is Jel Cayuna's quicker
Yes.
to the ball. Great defense.
7-4.
We talked about it. The floor defense by both these teams has been exceptional today.
Yeah. And that's good for Signal because they're more known for blocking.
Gonna replay the point, that one. We're gonna say it was checked.
Well,
chances are if you have Riri Meneses in front at the net and you hit directly to her, she's gonna get a touch. Overpass.
Easily put down. Nolasco was waiting for that.
Boy, these errors creeping in for Signal. One thing they really have to check.
Going down the line again, a good dig.
Good save.
Meneses. Basas. And it's still alive. Pascual that time got denied.
Point Signal. First technical timeout. 8 for Signal, 6 for CSB.
That is going to bring us to our first technical timeout of the second set. And it's a 2-point
You're still watching the PNBF Champions League 2024. And as defending champions of the PNBF Challenge Cup and back-to-back champions of the NCAA, Coach Jerry of the CSB Lady Blazers disclosed that he along his team are grateful to be here, experiencing such teams full of veterans. So far in this league, despite the lapses, it's the learnings that's also pushing the ladies to keep on going. And what Coach Jerry wants to instill, especially this game, is to grab every chance there is at wag na wag itong sasayangin. Anthony and Noreen?
Well, they have grabbed every single chance given to them, and that's why they've taken set number 1. Now they're down by 3.
They're down by 3, but again, you know, if you're Benilde, 3 points is manageable.
Eh, kinaya nila yung 5.
Yung 5, right. And for Signal, actually, it's Jen Kasugod who is the middle blocker opposite of Riri Meneses.
Put down there, but Kasugod dug once again. Gander will get to it. Bang!
Boy, what a play there by the Blazers. You see the talent, the talent of these kids, really. Look at that. Look at how sharp that angle was. So good. Just tipping it behind the blockers. You know, we've seen her. I mean, she was with FEU. We followed her career, and you know, she didn't get a lot of playing time in the past years. But you want to see more of her because you know how talented she is as well.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Scoring once again, CSB. They're hanging around.
They always do. That's classic CSB now, I'd like to say, after this week of watching them.
That's long.
Yeah, bit of a miss-hit there for Jen Kasugod.
And you just talked about her.
I'm not gonna, it's not the service
Strike
area.
3.
I know, right? It's a turkey.
That means you're done for the day.
Oh, good save.
Seems like they know exactly what Molina's going to be doing. And we're tied again at 10.
And I tell you, they're undaunted. 3 points is nothing. But if you're CSB, you want to build on a lead maybe here. You don't want to keep chasing.
A free ball here. The push finds a campfire, and Nolasco there with a big smile.
You can see CSB, no, they're so patient there. Especially here in the second set. They're down by 3, slowly but surely, little by little, they chip at that lead. And then now, look at that.
Twice they were down by 3. Now up by 1.
Chance. Still alive.
Another good rally.
Whoa.
That's going to crawl over.
Oh.
And they're going to say that's checked.
Ball is out.
It looked out, really.
It was out.
I mean, it was out. It looked like it was high over the blockers' hands.
Signal 10 out, 12C in. 22 out, 8 for net.
That was a 2-point lead here. So almost essentially a 5-point swing.
Yes. So they love the 5s and the 3s here.
Yes, they do.
And Coach Jack now brings in Giselle C. and Joe Fernandez. Oh, what a dig.
sending it over. Dawn tried to get there, but in vain.
Even she knew she reacted a bit late there.
And a timeout will be called here by the HD Spikers. There's that lunge from Dawn.
Oh, eto na yung sitwasyon na sinasabi natin. Anong gagawin natin ngayon? Ha? Kailangan ma-counter natin. Kailangan mag-create tayo ng puntos. Huwag tayo mag-stop kasi kapag nakuha nila, tumitigil tayo. Dapat tuloy-tuloy. Laban tayo, laban. Sila.
Still serving, Corina Boston.
Another good serve. Back set, Molina. Stopped there, but Makandili, Katindig was there for the assist.
Better defense.
That'll get through. And scoring once again is CSB, and they're up by 4.
You know what they're doing is they're using scrappy defense, you know, and frustrating signal. They're really just keeping the ball in play and then pushing it and frustrating signal. That's what they've been successful here in set number 2.
Well, Signal is sending in Doria. Let's see if that can help change things in their favor. Molina will score. Badly needed points.
Yeah, and a smart hit by Molina. I mean, somebody's got to take charge right now. For Signal, you can sense that they're just going through the motions here in the second set. You don't want to be down 2 sets to a very young and, you know, the team wants to win.
Not the best of offenses. Back to the pin. Chance here. Back set. And the defense is there. Boy, they're really scrapping and pushing and doing everything they can.
You know, even if Doria got the point, there was still a blocker challenging that. So that's, you know, if you're Coach Jerry, you're just happy because they're really working and making their opponents work.
That time, Velasco's offense snuffed out.
Yeah. Good response by Signal, but if you're St. Vanille, it's no time to be watching. You know, your defense has been solid.
Ace!
You know, the problem with that was a gettable ball. Pascual took her eye off the ball. You know, Montañera was so far, and that made all the difference.
Well, Jerry actually called that timeout, but didn't really talk to his girls.
Well, they needed, I think they much needed timeout because they blew, on their end, they blew their version of a 3-point lead. So yeah, timeout, and then a Estoque is in.
That was really just to stop the momentum.
Yeah.
He never even talked to his girls. He knew that the girls know exactly what they need to do already. Bang!
Oh, what a dig though.
Oh yes, Dawn again. Doing what Dawn always does from the back row. That's gonna score.
Again, a great set. You know, by Montanero using the back, realizing you have a tall blocker in Doria, change things up.
Good serve from Velasco.
Yeah.
Not the best of receptions. And Benil makes them pay as they're going to get to our technical timeout, our second technical timeout ahead. It's now CSB up by 2. Benil playing like a team possessed here.
Well, they're doing it in both ends of the court, floor defense and net defense. You know, we did say that's their strength. Blocking has been a strength throughout the tournament, although in that last game where they lost to Petrogas, they only had 1. So they're looking good here in this match so far.
That's still alive. They go to the pin. Gandler is going to run out of real estate.
Yeah. Well, that's good defense for you. You know, Benil has been challenging at the net, so Signal they have to think hard on how to get through the blockers, and they commit the errors.
Service out.
Well, a service error there from Nolasco. One of the few service errors that we've seen from CSB here in the second set.
Yeah. I think they've tried to correct those service errors. But at this point, you don't want to be seeing that because, you know, Signal is raring to come back here in set number 2.
That's a nice dig.
That should be huge.
Gandler, attack slowed down. They send it once again, but Molina was wise to it that time. Back to the pin. That offense almost blew up in their faces, but in the end, making up for it is being nailed once again, and they're up by 3.
Oh, that was Gamit and Estoque teaming up for that. See who actually got that block. I think it was Estoque. Huge defensive stops by Benil.
It's going to get through Pascual. The Signal now creeping closer, just down by 2. And here come the regular starters.
ATEL 22 Cayuna.
It's Basas and Cayuna.
Well, if you're Benil, what you want to do is play side-out volleyball. You have a 2-point lead. You want to get to 25 first.
Serving is Del Cayuna.
Estoque mishit that one, but still, it's still going to score. Everything's going their way here.
They'll take it. It's a point for Benil.
Lady Blazers 14 out 17 for rookie.
You know, her entry, though short, was very sweet. One good block, another kill. So, yeah, job well done for Estoque.
Gandler denied. And the lead is up to 4.
Chai Noncoso called to action here. Coach Shaq looking for a catalyst with his team. You know, Benil, you said it, can do no wrong.
Already their 5th substitution.
Oh, good save by Basas.
What a quick attack. And Benil's going to take another point, and they are up by 5.
It's the same score line, although different leader here in set number 2.
Let's listen in. It's a signal.
Makinig. Pagka-transition at maganda yung receive, kina-counter agad nila ng mabilis na atake. Kailangan ready agad yung block and defense. Ngayon, kailangan tagain natin yung atake natin. Kasi nakukuha nila, nasusundot nila silang atake, dapat ready agad din tayo. Okay, wag nating tigilan. Huwag tayong stop. Hey, makinig. Mas kailangan natin magtulong-tulong kayo. Hindi pwedeng kanya-kanya tayo. Sama-sama tayo, ba? Laban.
Hindi pa tapos yan. Wala pa 25 yan.
Malayo pa.
Well, they're saying that it's still far. Yes, malayo pa talaga yan. Kaso lang, balik tayo sa punto mo. All they need to do now is just play side-out volleyball, and they're going to take a 2-0 lead. But Vanessa says we're going to get points in succession.
What they have to realize, Signal, is Benil did that to them in the first set. The same scoreline, like we said, 16-21. So you have to dig deep, though, and then try, and you have to believe that you can come back.
Kung nagawa nila, kaya rin natin.
Exactly that.
Back to the pin. Stop once again. That time they go up the middle. Wow, they just keep going at him, and eventually Gamit will pick up the point.
You see how many people had a touch of that. That's, again, testament to great ball distribution. Good serve.
And Meneses finally gets another point. Again, we're going back to that point you made earlier. Habulan na nila. Side-out volleyball.
That's what Benil wants, obviously, to get a 25. But Signal, you got to make a run here. You're down by 4.
If not, their backs are going to be against the wall.
Oh, the dig.
That'll sneak through. And it gets in between Cayuna and Meneses. And CSB 2 points away from taking a 2-0 advantage.
And that was great positioning. Look at that. I mean, you put it in between the middle blocker and the setter. What defense.
Bang! It's set point for CSB.
Stand up, not everybody.
It shows not all power. You just need that right angle. Look at that. Apostol playing so well today. Oh!
Pascual misfiring on that one. But they still have 5 set points coming up. Big serve here from Chinchin Basas.
Pressure packed for Signal.
From the back row.
Oh, still alive.
Ooh, that was close.
Oh! Chance for Signal.
They've got to get this one. And they do. Courtesy of Doria.
Well, again, if you're Benil, what have you been successful with here in set number 2? Keeping the ball in play. Okay, that goes through. That's fine. Forget about it. Just keep the ball in play and wait for that signal error.
2 set points saved.
Another chance.
Could they make it 3?
Whoa!
Yes!
Down the line, Seth Molina.
They live for this, I think, Signal. They want these kinds of situations.
21.
But we have to say, the first pass of Benil has been working well. So now they got to find a way to convert.
Expect a timeout here from Coach Jerry if they don't get this point.
Good defense. Oh!
And here comes the timeout we were expecting.
You didn't say it, Anthony.
I thought it should have come a little earlier. But again, he was saving it. He's his final timeout. Let's listen in.
Isang ano tayo?
Apat yun, nakakuha nila yung apat. Over. Let's go. May receipt tayo. Short lang, short. Kaya, isa lang mo. May receipt tayo. Sayang yung hindi natin na... Hey, ano mo?
Jen Tapa will check in.
Well, Coach Jerry obviously wants a finisher. You know, that last point, a strong hit. Good pass.
That's going to get through. And the youngsters have taken a 2-0 lead over the vaunted Signal HD Spikers.
What a substitution by Coach Jerry.
There's going to be a challenge first here, net fault.
Oh, yeah.
I think right now Coach Shaq is grasping for straws.
Yeah. And praying to the volleyball gods. Are praying
For sure.
and dancing to the high heavens that there is another point.
Let's find out. This is it. The final chance here really for Coach Shaq in the second set.
Like you said,
To
the
keep it
final,
alive.
the final straw.
Well, they are taking a little bit longer than usual.
They're looking at 10 different angles.
So I guess it's not as clear-cut as you and I thought.
Yeah. I'm looking at Coach Jerry. He seems pretty confident. He has his water bottle already.
Ready to go to the other side.
Ready to go to the other side.
Where's the Mission Impossible theme? Waiting for that.
That's why it's taking longer. I told you.
And again, remember, there has to be also enough evidence in the replay. If not, then the call on the floor stands.
Yeah. It is taking...
It's taking extremely long. Here it is.
Oh!
Ooh, that was close.
That was really close.
That was close. It looked like she was about to make contact with the top of the net.
To the College of St. Benil Lady Blazers, 25
And the challenge is unsuccessful by a hair.
My hair.
But CSB now up 2-0. Yes, that is our scoreline. 25-23, 25-22, and it's CSB ahead over the vaunted Signal HD Spikers as we take a look at the highlights of set number 2.
To compete, we know that, and they're showing us that, upsets, it's a possibility, it's within their grasp. And we have to say, they worked hard for it. CSB just stuck around, frustrated Signal, and, got their own points through different contributions. So, hats off, really. I love the way CSB is playing today.
And let's take a look at the numbers in just a little bit to be able to find out just what transpired in that second set.
Well, again, the attack department, we have to say, CSB, if they lead this, good things happen to them. They won that second set, blocking 3-2. Service aces by 2, opponents' errors. It's really, for me, the defense keeping the ball in play and, again, leading to the 18 attacks as compared to 14. So, if they use that to their advantage, talking about CSB, never know. They can probably win this in 3.
Okay, now let's talk about the fact that a lot of times closing out an opponent is the toughest thing.
Yeah, of course.
And now you've got a young squad that is up against an experienced squad. And so let's see, can you actually shut the door on them?
That's a good question, a huge question. And we know that Signal, they're going to try to move mountains to win this third set. The question also is, how prepared is CSB for this possible and probable comeback of Signal here in set number 3?
But at the same time, what about Signal and their psyche heading into the third set, knowing that, oh my goodness, we cannot afford to lose another set, or else we're out of the finals picture.
I'm sure that's part of their psyche right now, but they got to live with it. They got to thrive with that thought.
That attack from Troncoso straight into the net. Not a good start for Signal.
And one thing also for Signal, one thing that's really important, you got to forget what could have been, what could we change? It's more right here, right now, set number 3. We need to win this. We have to do